The day has finally come, gamers. The day has finally come because I get to finish A Solitaire Mystery. I have done every single one except for the remaining 3 that we have today. We'll see how they go, okay? We'll see how they go. It's not a good start. It's not a good start. Binary Solitaire. Variation on single card Solitaire. Binary counting adds a really wacky dimension to the card combining. Result might be fun for only the first couple of times. Okay, let's figure it the frick out, man. 2 card values, 1 and 0. That contains 36 1s and 16 zeros. While holding a single card, you can right-click another card/group to combine the cards into a group, with the held card being on top. Group can have a maximum of 3 cards because it's binary. Okay. Value of a group is determined by the binary value of the cards the group consists of. Group's value is indicated in the top left corner. You can move and stack cards in ascending or descending. Order can change mid-stack. 4, 3, 2, 3. Sure. Goal is to fill the 3 slots with stacks 7 to 1. I think I can do this. Okay? I think I can do this. So if we need to get to 7, that's 1, 1, 1. So I can stack. Well, keep in mind that we have to go 1, 1, 1. How can I stack? Move and stack cards in ascending or descending order. But I can only move 1 card at a time. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Now, value of a group is determined by the binary value of the cards the group consists of. So a group's value. So I can create the stacks of them. And slot on the right can only hold 1 card, I'm guessing? Yeah, okay. We just did this, okay? We just did this in the last episode. In a sense. It was 1 to 7, but it was 2s and 1s, right? It's the same thing. Deck contains 1 more 0 than what is needed to fulfill the goal. So, let's start by... I have to merge you. This is now a 3, yep. And then I can merge this, and this is now a 7. Because you're a 1, 1, 1. Then to do a 6 is a 1, 1, 0. But I can't... Why can't I do that? 0, 1, 1 is not what I wanted to do. I wanted to do 1, 1, 0. A 1, 1, 0 is not really possible. That's 0, 1, 1, but I can't move you onto... How the hell do you ever make a... I guess you would do it like this. Okay, yeah. So then the 7 can go on top, ascending or descending. I do think that that's not the way we should think about doing this. Well, it should be. It should be. We would move 1, 0 over. Now you have a 0, 0, 0. Which we can do this. This would allow me to get a 4 in a second. So just keep on. We need to get another 6. So that would be 1, 1, 0. So we could merge. That obviously is... I need to get a... I need to get another 1, my friend. So we're going to do this. There's now the 6. 6 goes on. We just have to do it. And you just need 3 stacks? Yeah, 3 slots. We have to build it 7, 6, 6 down the line, right? Get it all figured out. This gets like extremely tricky though. This can get stacked down to, well, you have to now, how the hell do you get, doing the merging and combining is really janky. It's really janky in this. And I can't move any of that back. That's just obviously a 3. We can move this to here, this to here, this to here, merge this, bring it over, bring this. Well, you would bring like that. Okay, then you can move 7, 6, 7, 6. Now you need another 7, which is doable. There's a 3. You can't move that onto there, though. I'm wondering if we should not move that yet, and instead do something like this. So there's 1, 0, 1 all the way down to frickin' here. And then another 0, and then another 1, 1, 1. And then we can combine here. Bring the 1 over. 3, 1. There's another 7. You bring this over. Now you need another 6. How do you make a 6? A 6 is very simple. It's 1, 1, 0. But that means you have to do this first, then this. There's the 6. Okay. So now there's all of your 6s and 7s. Now you need the 5. 5 is 1, 0, 1. I will say the merging is really kind of strange to get right in my head. Move this. Because that's not the correct way. I have to merge a 0 onto a... I have to merge a 0 onto a 1, and then, yep, beautiful. So now I need a 4, which is a 1, 0, 1, 0, 0. Learning binary as we go. I know binary, so I'm not really learning it. 1, 0, 1. 5's tricky though. 5 is very tricky here. Stacking them all in one line will make our life significantly easier. We made a mistake merging these 2 zeros at the beginning of the game. We should not have done that. I can move them there. This is now a 1, 1, 0, 1. We're going to bring that all the way down to here. Then we're going to merge you. That's now... Nope, that's not right. Has to be 0 onto 1. And then 1 onto there is another 5. But we don't need the 5, I need a 6, man. Which would be 1 merged onto 0, 1 merged onto... No, I need a 4, sorry. 1 merged onto 0, 0 merged... Nope, that's a 2. 0 merged onto... Nope. 1 merged onto 0. 0 merged on... Am I stupid? A 0... This is too much stacking of things. This merged on is a 4. Then... we bring... This is so many 1s, man. This is so many 1s. It's just like never-ending 1s at this point. We need another 5, which is 1, 0, 1. I wish that I could, like, merge them in the opposite order. We can get the 2, I guess, so now you merge like this. There's your 5. Then you need another... It just makes another proper 2. That's a 6, which is not what you need. You need this, and then you need to merge a 0 onto that. So we would do this. No, that's not correct. I have that backwards again. My brain can't wrap around order to do that. You would merge the 1 onto there, and then the 0 onto here, that's still not right. It has to be a 0 that you merge a 0 onto. So we would do 0 onto a 0 onto a 1. Okay, 5, 4, 5, 4. Now you need another 1. Okay, and then you need a 0 that you merge a 0 onto, and you don't have any. You don't have any. Well, this is a 0, 0, I guess, so we could merge a 1 onto that, right? But you can't merge all of that. Put this back for a second. Move this whole thing. This comes over, we merge that on. Okay. Then you need a 3, which is 0, 1, 1, and you're cooked there. You don't have the zeros to do that. No, you do. You definitely do. Sorry, that's my bad. Then you do a 2. Then you do the 3. Then you do 2. I will need another 3 so we can merge you. 3, 2, 3, 2. There's the 2. And then you have a 1 up here. Okay. Now we just do it all in reverse. So we split you down. 5, 4 comes over, 5, 4 comes over. 3, 2 comes over, 3, 2 comes over. You bring a 1 to here that finishes that. You bring the 1 over, you bring the 7, 6 over, 5, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 3, 2, 1, 1. I'm pleased. Okay? I am really, really pleased with that one. It's not that hard if you know binary. If you don't know binary, that one is not easy. That is not easy. Okay, limited move solitaire, my favorite. Solitaire that features a very lenient stacking rule, but with cards being movable only a limited number of times to balance out the equation. Okay, sure, let's see. And I'm guessing the number on them is the number of times that card can be moved. I mean, dude, this seems straightforward, right? Stack cards and move them in a descending order, alternating suit. Doesn't matter. Each card can be moved a limited number of times. Once a card is out of moves, it'll jump to the slots on the right when able. Okay. So we want to... I mean, really, we want to try to do as little moves as humanly possible. That's all that this really means. So let's try to do as little moves as possible, right? Bring the 7 down. Queen down. I'll bring the 5 over to get the ace on. Now, ideally, we would run into Queen, King, move you down, do some stacking. This is going to go really well, man. I feel like we have a hell of a start here. They've really gifted me a nice position here. This ace is a major, major problem. We can move this whole thing, move the 6 over, move the king over. We move the 4. The 4 is very scary, but just don't worry about that yet. 4 goes there. King, queen goes down. Ace on the 9. 3 goes in. A 6 went in as well. I didn't realize that we were that ready to go, but we are. This whole thing comes over. This whole thing comes over. The 4 is a little scary, okay? It's a little scary. Ace goes on. Now you have Jack over, 6 down, 10, 9. I can't move that 10. That's fine. That's fine. Where's the 4 of diamonds? Hella buried. Absolutely hella buried. Where's the 3 of hearts? Not as hella buried. Okay. And this is descending only, right? Descending, alternating. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. We just gotta get this stack figured out. So we'll move this. We'll move this. Move the 9. Move the jack. Move the 7. 9, 7. 10. 6. 7, 6. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Cycle on. Need to get the 2, which is deep inside of here. Queen comes over. You're running out of moves on some of these, but that's okay. Stack me in. Now this is where things get good. Stack me in. I mean, bro, we're gonna get this first try, and it's not gonna be close. And that feels very good to me. That feels very good to me. I just have to get this on here, this to here, and it should finish. Okay. I mean, that one took like 2 minutes. That's not a difficult solitaire. You really don't have... What the hell is the difficulty? 3-star? It's just solitaire, man. I've never ran into where I ran out of moves, ever. Sure. It's clean. It's very clean. We move into the final one. Which I'm going to tell you, I did not mean to have this be the final one. Chaotic Solitaire. Okay? Question marks everywhere. Really scary. Terrifying proposition. Solitaire where cards jump around semi-randomly after each move, with the rules being quite lenient otherwise. The result is ... Yeah, that's about all I needed to know. Let's send it. We get the beautiful color scheme one final time. Pile cards of every suit, ascending, slots on the right. Stack cards and move them in descending, alternating. Every time you move a card, it swaps places with a random other card on top of one of the slots. Okay. You just make it happen, okay? You just make it happen. That sucks. That's not the move we wanted you to do. Is it the same move every time? It looks like yes. And that's okay. That's okay. We just have to... We gotta get some decent things cruising. Get the acing. You need to move this whole thing down the line somehow, okay? Move the 3. Move the jack. This is so fricked. This is so stupid. This is a stupid solitaire. I don't like you. Having the aces so frickin' buried is just... It's just catastrophically abysmal. Queen, jack, jack. Yeah, that doesn't help. The 2 comes over. We have to start to... We just have to get stuff down the line. Obviously, this is pretty bad. You can move... Actually, well, you can move this whole thing. 5 comes over, 2 can go on. And now you can at least move... in some planet, this whole thing. Okay. And then you can move this whole thing. 4 goes over. 6 comes down. 6 comes over. 4 comes on. That's not what we wanted to see. Jack comes down. I gotta get into this row, man. There's 2 aces in this row. How are we getting in there? I haven't figured that out yet. I haven't figured that out yet. 2 comes in. I'm restarting. The aces are too deep. They're too deep, and this is too... Okay, and literally I see all my aces on the bottom. But there's 2 on the top, so let's see exactly what we can do here. Put the ace in. 7 goes on. It's already a little fricked, but we have cards that are going in, so let's keep that very, very standard. See, the problem is that it is truly, like, aggressively random how these are going. But we are guaranteed to always get what's on the bottom of this stack. And that's, I think, the important part. We can use that to our advantage, but it'll change whatever that is. Yeah. Move this. Put this on. It's now a 9-8. 7. I'm not sure what my plan here is. I can work this down a little bit. 2 to here. 2 to here. But then you're like really back cooked on this one. 7. I feel like I just undid everything. Restart me. I'm gonna be spamming the restart on this one, man. I'm finally free from the hell that is a Solitaire Mystery if I can just get through this damn puzzle. It will break me. I'm confident of that. But I just have to survive this one. If I can survive this one, everything will be okay. 5-4 Jack? I don't know. That seems like a really bad situation to me. 4-3-2. Now the queen's on top. That's like not what you wanted to have on top. Just get cards onto things to open up aces, right? Treat this how we would every other solitaire we have ever freaking done, which is open up a slot, and then once you can open up a slot, you get yourself it opens up potential, right? It opens up potential. This comes over, 3 comes over, 10-9-8-3, that's pretty good. Jack goes down, this comes on. Why is the jack not where it's supposed to be? You go there. 10-9 comes over. 10-9-8-9 9-8-9. It's fine, actually, I think. This comes down, 10 comes down. This goes over. This comes on. King goes down. It's obviously not where you wanted it to go, but we're working it out. Queen comes over. 3 goes down. 6 goes over. 9's not where you want it. 6 comes over. 10-8-3. 3 comes on. You have an opened up slot. Okay. I don't think you want to do much with that slot, though. Put the 9 down. 3 goes on. King goes down. 8 goes on. 8 goes on. King's over there now. I mean, it's just... I'm trying not to be mean. I'm trying not to be mean, but bro, I mean, it's just the worst solitaire I've ever played. I mean, like, what is the value here? I have to get this line down. So let's just do what we freaking can to get this line away. A 3 can go on. 5, 4, 4. Jack really can't go anywhere. Put this here. 4, 4, 6, 4, ace. Okay. Can the 7 go anywhere? Yes. 3 can go here. Literally just get things in. Okay. 6 goes over. Ace can go on. 2 can go on. You have an opened up lane. It's mayhem from here on out. Okay, where is the 2? That's a problem. That's a big issue. How about the 4? Same area, okay? How about the 2 of hearts? 2 of hearts is literally the bottom of this pile. Okay, you're gonna have to consume my ass here shortly. Put this here. Just like start chunking the column down. Okay? You're soft locked. Don't soft lock me. That's gonna really piss me off if you soft lock me. Move this whole thing. I'm soft locked. Well, maybe I'm not soft locked. No, I'm like almost certainly soft locked. Well, not necessarily. Queen goes down. We start to try to get this kind of stuff over. Queen goes there. 6 goes there. 10 goes there. 6 goes there. 8 goes there. 4 goes down. 6 can't really go over, but the 10 can go down. King can... Don't do that ever again. 10 goes here. Friggin' 6 goes here. 6 goes on here. 8, 7 goes on there. 4 on there. Anybody else want to just start guessing randomly? Okay, great work. You're maneuvering this fine, I think. 6 to there, 6 to there. I just have to get... this frickin' queen. Yeah, like this. 6, then on here. 6 on there, queen on there. Can't get the queen frickin' on there if my life depends on it. Try other things, right? Try other things. Because we could trick it to getting on there. I have to trick it to getting on there. So I have to make... If I put this on here, there's a chance that it'll turn into the queen on there, right? Because it'll be a random card that is the top of the pile, right? I don't know. Just friggin' go with it for right now. Nothing in this column is useful to me. I have to get this column out of here. Which is that's a major problem. That's a major problem. 10 down, 4 down. I mean, like, literally just move random stuff around. This is so not easy to make this happen. I've probably missed putting certain things in the right places at this point. But just slowly but surely crank me over, I guess. Can move now this entire Jack 10. This goes on there. 8 can go on there. 7 on there. 8 on there. 10 down. Just friggin' kill me. Just kill me, IRL, instead of doing this, please. I knew this was going to be the worst frickin' variant, man. I did not intend on leaving it for last. But it does suck. It does suck more than you can imagine. It's like every little thing I need is deep buried inside of this pile. 3. We put a number on. I never thought the day would come. Now, here's where things get, like, way worse for us. Because it's gonna be a while until we can get anything else on. Well, that's not true. Because we're slowly but surely getting... We're slowly but surely getting some of this stuff in. 4 can go there. 6 can go there. A 2 has entered the party. Never thought the day would come. 5 there. And then Queen 5 on there. Again, none of these good yet, but we're getting there, okay? 8 on there. This 10 is an issue until you get it to there. 4 goes on. Holy crap. Okay. 7 goes on. 8, 7 goes on, 4 goes in. We're doing the thing, gamers. We're doing the thing. 3 goes on. 3 goes over. 5 goes on. I gotta get to that 2, man. It is the most important number that we can possibly get to. How the hell am I getting that queen figured out here? I mean, just friggin' move the card. Yeah, okay. That's a great point. That's a really excellent point. 2, 3 goes on. 9 goes over. Okay. We have to trick the king into going into that spot. That's the queen. Try this. That's still the queen. Try this. That's the 9. Try this. Still the queen. Actually just like stuck now too. Move this. I mean, it's fine to be honest with you. Let's just start. Let's start moving this down. 4 goes in. Jack goes over. It's the worst solitaire variant ever created. I'm sorry to tell you. I know that a lot of you are like, Tyler, no, it's going so well. No, it is not going well. It's going well, but it's I treat solitaires based on are they enjoyable to play. And I got news for you. This one does not fall under the good to play category. I gotta get to that 6, man. That's actually the most important thing to do. So let's start maneuvering these back over. It's a good thing the music in this game is eternally slappy. I mean, it is so freaking good. Just an absurdly strong soundtrack. If there's anything that I can say about A Solitaire Mystery, man, that is pure and unadulterated positives, it is... This game has one of the best soundtracks I've ever heard in any video game ever. It is so freaking good. Queen goes over. Queen can't go down. Can bring it here. I have to trick this queen off of this platform. I have to trick you off of the platform. Okay. 10 goes on. 7 goes over. I have to trick the queen off. I have to trick the queen off. I have to trick the queen off. Okay. I like the 8s. 3 goes on. I love the 6, but it's not reasonable right now. 10 goes on. 6 goes on. I really love that 6, man. I love that 6. It will be a really nice 6 shortly. Okay, this goes on. This goes over. That goes on. It looks pretty bad right now because you actually are just like hard stuck. You have to move this down first. You have to move this down first. So you can move this on. To put... Don't hard stuck me, okay? The 3 has to go on. This is too many spades is the issue. It's too many spades. 10-8 can go on there. It's the only play, man. It's the only play. And then the 6 is the only play. I'm playing friggin' book moves, man. 6 goes over. 6 goes on to here to free up the 8. The 8 being freed up now allows me to put the... I need to get to the 4 on the bottom of that stack. That's never gonna happen. That's never gonna happen. 8 goes on. 6 goes on. 8. Freeing up the 10 is abysmal. 6 goes on here. 6 goes on here. We need this 6 in order to facilitate other actions in here. This row is not the row to try to get stuff from. You have to try to get through this row. Kings are a problem, though. Kings are a big problem. 6 goes on, 8 goes on, 8 goes on. King goes down. This goes down. 6 goes on, 8 goes down, 7 goes down. You just got to work this one down the line. 7 goes in, 6 goes in. The 6 of diamonds somehow ended up friggin' buried inside of here, which is shocking to me. You have to try... I mean, honestly, this is not the end of the world. 10 on, 4 goes in. That's a huge 4, I'm going to tell you. That's a huge 4. 8 goes on here, 10 goes on here. You got the 9 there. You put the 8 on. This goes down, this goes down. And the value this provides is you get to the 6s now, which can go in. This goes in. This whole thing goes down. Slowly but surely, brother. Slowly but surely. Where's the 7 of diamonds? Coming, but it's, you know, kind of like to theaters near you. Not actually coming anytime soon. Jack goes over. 6 goes on. Jack goes down. Sure. Swap yourself around. That's okay. 10 goes down there. 8 goes over. What do I need from this column? Or am I moving this column for no reason? The 8 of hearts, potentially. But the reality is that we actually love trying to get this column ruined sooner. 9, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. We unlocked the keys right there. The keys got unlocked. 10. 9 goes on. 9 goes on. Sure, whatever. That's fine. 10 goes on. Jack 10 goes on. 10 goes on. King Queen goes down. 7 goes on. Okay. I can taste the victory. It tastes kind of like metal. Okay. 8 goes over. 9, 8 goes over. 8 goes on there. 10 goes on there. 8 goes on there. Queen onto here. Jack onto there. Which is Jack Antonoff's other name. And then stack me. Now we need the 9. Which is coming. 9, 10. Then you get a Jack, and you're so close, man. You're so close. Jack goes on there. King goes down. Whatever. Queen goes on. Can't get the 9 in yet. That's very fair. Is there a planet in which I could maneuver to get... I was going to try to get... I mean, we do really need, actually... We really need to get these kings figured out. Because I gotta get to the 7. I gotta get to that 7. That's easier said than done. Let's instead... this is actually a hard stuck. Let's try to get the 9 of... We gotta get the 9 of diamonds in. Okay. Because the 9 of diamonds now gets the 10 of diamonds in. Which allows me to free up some of this to move you down. I put this on here. That's really good. That's really good. Okay. Just get kings on queens. You just got to get the 9 open. It's so close, man. It's so close. You put this here, and then it unravels. I mean, that variant sucks. let's be very real. It's an absolutely terrible solitaire variant. Ladies and gentlemen, I've completed all 30. Here we stand here today, being one of the only people. I don't know. There's probably a lot of people that have done all of them. There's not even a Steam achievement for beating one of each of them, man. Really? Really? Okay. Fair enough. I'm missing like 10 Steam achievements. 12, sorry. I'm not gonna do any of them. I've completed the game. I've done it. A Solitaire Mystery. In wrapping up on this one, and I'm gonna talk about this in my top 10 games of the year. Because spoiler alert, A Solitaire Mystery did not make my top 10 games of the year. I'm putting it in as an honorable mention. I've probably played this game for the most hours out of like any game this year that isn't called Lingo 2 or He Is Coming. I think that when the Solitaires are good in this, they're really good. When the Solitaires are bad in this, they are actively unfun to play. And I think, unfortunately, there's more of the unfun ones than there are the fun ones. I still like Unusual Solitaires because even if they're unfun, I like the concept of them. But I do wish I would have done this series differently to where when I found one that was just not fun, I didn't do it. But I don't know if that goes well for YouTube. So it was a bit of a strange one for me. Still think this game is interesting. It is really buggy. I mean, the amount of crashes that I have while playing this is unreal for a Solitaire game. But hey, that's life. Thanks for watching. Thanks for enjoying this series. I'll see you in the next random puzzle game. Have a good one. Bye-bye.